I recently had a conversation with former commander of the Navy SEALs, a guy by the name of Rich Diviney, and we talked about many things. We talked about fear, we talked about courage, we talked about teamwork and how you build trusting teams. And he said a few things that when you think about it, they make perfect sense, but you wouldn't expect to hear it. And the few things he talked about the use of humor. That humor is one of the best ways to mitigate fear because it's very hard to laugh and be afraid at the same time. In fact, when we laugh, we get that hit of dopamine. Dopamine is, oh, this feels good, I want more. We get that hit of endorphins, which masks physical pain. We get that hit of oxytocin, which is the love drug, the love chemical inside our bodies that makes us feel connected to those around us. This is what happens when we actually laugh at something. And so when we're with a team and there's tension, and there's fear or there's stress, and by the way, this doesn't have to be in the field, this can be back at work where there's tension at work. If somebody makes a joke, not only does it reduce fear and tension and anxiety, it actually creates camaraderie. It actually makes us feel connected. So the use of humor is really important. And that goes very closely to the importance of making friends. Now, you don't have to like everybody you work with, but you do have to trust everybody you work with. And the way that the SEALs talk about it is I don't like everybody I work with, but I do love everybody I work with. Shared values, shared cause, understanding of each other, and a reliance on each other. Those intense, very human expressions, humor, friendship, kindness. I know it sounds weird, but caring is a large part of what makes Navy SEALs such high-performing, trusting teams, is they actually care about each other. And so the more we start to see each other as human and have empathy for the struggles and stresses and strains that each of us has when we come to work every day, and I'm not talking about putting on bulletproof vests and facing danger. I'm talking about politics at work. I'm talking about feeling like somebody's trying to hold back your career. I'm talking about not trusting each other. These are the things I'm talking about that need to be addressed. This produces stress for every cop who has to go to work in those conditions. And so the more that we can make friends, the more that we can find humor in that tension, the more it mitigates the stress and actually gives us the clarity of mind to actually fix those things and become the leaders we wish we had.